The Bear, the Fish, and the Special Rock. Once upon a time, in a big green forest, there lived a small brown bear named Buster. He was a very happy bear, but his greatest joy was finding smooth, shiny rocks by the river. He had a whole collection, but his favorite was a small, round, white rock that sparkled like a tiny star. He called it his Star Rock. One sunny afternoon, Buster was playing by the riverbank. The sun was warm on his fur, and the birds were singing. He held his Star Rock in his paws and looked at it closely. It seemed to twinkle just for him. "You are my best friend, Star Rock," he whispered. But then, plop. His little paws were a bit clumsy, and the rock slipped from his grasp. It fell into the cold, bubbly water. "Oh no," cried Buster, his voice trembling. He watched as the river's current carried it away. He couldn't reach it. He felt his heart squeeze, and 2 big tears rolled down his cheeks and landed in the river. A little voice came from the water. "What's wrong, Big Bear?" Buster looked down. A small orange fish with sparkling scales was wiggling near the surface. Her name was Fiona. "I lost my special rock," Buster sniffled, pointing to the spot where it fell. "It was my favorite." Fiona swam in a small circle. "Don't be sad. I live in this river. I know every rock and every stone. I can help you look for it." Buster's sad frown turned into a small smile. "You can?" "Thank you, little fish." "Of course." "We are friends now," said Fiona with a happy flip of her tail. So the search began. Buster walked slowly along the riverbank, peering into the clear water. Fiona dove deeper, swimming and wiggling all the way down below, peeking behind every rock and underwater plant. "Is it this one?" she asked, pointing her nose at a big, heavy stone. "No," said Buster. "My rock is small and very, very white." They went a little further. "What about this one?" Fiona asked, nudging a rock covered in bright green moss. "No, that's not it," Buster said, feeling a little discouraged. "My rock looks like a tiny star." They kept searching and searching. Buster was just about to give up and sit on the riverbank when Fiona shouted, "Look, look!" "There it is." Buster leaned over the water. Near the bottom, tucked between 2 big, dark stones, was his special Star Rock. It was twinkling in the sunlight, just waiting for him. Buster reached his big paw into the cold water and carefully, ever so carefully, scooped up his little rock. It was wet, but it was safe in his paw again. "You found it," he cheered. "Thank you so much, Fiona." "You're a very good friend." "You're welcome, Buster," giggled Fiona. "Friends help friends." From that day on, Buster and Fiona were the very best of friends. Buster would sit by the riverbank and tell Fiona stories about the forest, and Fiona would tell him all about the secret places and friendly creatures in the river. And Buster always made sure to hold his special Star Rock very, very tightly.